All right, so today we'll be looking at how to use Excel to get a frequency count and percentages. And if time permits us, I'll just convert the result to charts. Okay, so let's assume that we are not dealing with multi uh, variables or multi construct, just like they would consider in the last class, that we just needed to get the frequency count ourselves, and then we now get the percentage, and that is all for the analysis. So we don't want to do find and replace. Okay, so I'll be showing us how to use the count functions to get all these. Since they are all string, we can count the numbers of occurrence, and then we can then proceed. All right, let's move on to our sheets. So the result you are seeing now was a Google form used after a workshop. It was about AI, and they were trying to get the response of people regarding the barriers towards the use of AI for research. So I have that here. So I want to get the frequency count of all these. All these questions are under barriers put together. So I would love to get the frequency count, and then see if we can get a percentage for it. That is all. So over the here I have a summary where I have SA, A, D, and SD. SA means strongly agree, and A means agreed, and D means disagree, and SD means disagree, strongly disagree. So let's quickly count from this. I'm going to use equal to count. Now we have as these six different counts. Now we have count one, count A, count blank, count if S. All right. One, two, three, four, five, and we have the on count all. That is X. That is count all. Now this first count you are seeing, okay, it's not even showing. So I just have to. It's not showing at the display, just at the video here. Probably I will send the class to after the lesson. It is used to count the numbers of cells in a range that contains numbers. Okay, if what that is your normal count, count. It is used to count the numbers of cell in a range, okay, that contains number. Then we have count A. It is used to count numbers of cell in a range that are not empty. Okay, count blank is used to count the numbers of empty cell in specified range of cells. Then we have count if. Count if is used to count the numbers of cells within a range that meets given condition. Okay, that's why we call it count if. In other words, we will show the range, and then we'll now give the condition. What are we looking for? Okay, that is the condition. Then it will return to us the numbers of occurrence of the item, the condition we have given as it appears in the range. I'm going to type count if. I believe you can see my screen. Count if. I open my parentheses. That is your circle brackets. Then I will
Yes, I can.
okay. Then I will select the range. The range. I'm selecting. Okay, this is it. Start
But
here.
actually, it's difficult. Okay. I can see you're selecting. Okay.
Okay, can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to. Yes.
Okay, this is formula bar where my cursor is at the top. Now I'm trying to use the formula bar now. So I'll then put comma space. Then I will give what I'm looking for. Okay, let's put it in double quote strongly agree. I'll close the quotes and I'll close my parentheses. Once I'm done with this, I'll click on enter. Now you see, can you see we have 14 here? Can you see it?
But
14.
yeah, I'm trying to see.
14. It's my cursor
Yes, 14.
14. So meaning that in this range, the strongly agreed frequency count is 14. Is that okay? So now I will do the same thing
Yes.
for agree. I'll do the same thing for strongly for disagree. I'll do the same thing for strongly disagree. So let's quickly do that. So for me to save time, since I'm using the same
But
formula,
sorry, I
okay,
can't just copy. You can copy that for and just drag it.
yes. So instead of me typing, I can copy or I drag. The implication of dragging is
Mm.
it will now change to B3. Let me do that so you see. Let me just drag first. Okay. You can see now we have big three there, right?
Yeah.
Instead of V,
So you
that
drag
is
the other side.
so
You
let me
drag by what I mean is instead of dragging down, you
yes.
can drag to the right.
Okay.
You can move to the next
Yes, we
column.
can move yes to the next column. That is why it will now get us all the strongly agree value across the column, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is in
Mm.
order. Okay. Now I want to calculate for strongly for agreed also. For agree we have
Mm.
18. Okay.
Okay.
So what I did was I dragged them, but I had to edit it to be true.
Mm.
So let me edit this one. This is we're supposed to stop in B 47, not 47. Okay. So I had to edit it manually because it's a dynamic cell referencing. That is why it's changing. Assume it is static, it will not change. Okay, or absolute rather. We have absolute referencing, we have dynamic, and then we have mix. So assume it is absolute referencing, it will not change. But since it's dynamic, it will change. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me do for these two. Then I will edit. Then we now move right ways as you said. Now this, let me change this as well to B2 and then B47. B47. Now we have disagree here, right?
Mm.
Disagree. Enter. We have 10. So it occurred 10 times. Then we can move this again. Let's and then we edit. This is B2, B2 to B47. And then what we're looking for is strongly disagree. Okay, enter. Okay, we have 4. So we can now drag down then drag to the right hand side. Okay, so I'll just move my cursor down. Once change to plus, I will drag. We have for this,
Mm.
we have for this, we have for this, and we have for this. Okay, so basically we have gotten the frequency count for this, right?
Yes.
All right. The next thing is calculating the percentage. Okay, so to get the
Mm.
percentage, I can do that downward too. Is that okay? Like let's assume we have SA percent, A percent, D percent, SD percent. All right. Okay, let me even add one. Oh, it's okay this way. Okay, to be able to get our percentage, we need to get the total. Is that okay? Let me insert one row,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to get the total, and the total is equal to right sum.
Yes.
We open our parentheses, then we can just select and then we'll close and then we'll press enter. So the total is 46. 46 are responses. Please, can you see my cursor? 46.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so
Yes.
let me drag down. So we have 46 for the total. Not that one is missing. They are all 46. Okay. The next
Mm.
thing I'm going to do is let me format this myself for percentage into percentage. I selected them. Then I'll go to home. So on getting to home, I'll click on percent. This is it. So it means I formatted the cell to be in percentage. Is that okay?
Mm.
Okay, so now let's do a percentage. To get the percentage, we'll divide the frequency by n, multiply by 100, right?
Yes.
Okay, equal to sign. Then you can select this, divide by this, then enter. That is 30%. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Yes.
let me see if the this one will work. Oh my, it did not work. Aha, it did
Mm.
not work. Okay, but I know what to do. I can make it absolute so that it will be constant a little bit. Okay, let me edit this. I'll go back to my first formula. Then this one, I'll put my dollar sign here. Okay, let me
Mhm.
see. Uh, let's see. Let's hope that this work. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if it will affect it here. Okay. Can you see now? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You notice that it's now constant. The denominator is constant
Mm-hmm.
because I'm using. I what I did was that I had to make this denominator absolute instead of dynamic reference by way of adding dollar in between the
Mm.
letter and the numbers. So once you add dollar sign in between, it means that you are telling the system or the software that make this constant for me. Do you get it? So that's what we call
Yes.
absolute referencing. It will not change. So now I can, but the numerator, the one at the top, I stay in dynamic. That one will change. So let me go ahead and do for the rest. Okay, you can see this 22%, this 9%. If you get the total, it should give us 100%. Sum,
Yes.
setting our percentage, and then we select. Okay, so this is 100%. So now let's drag down. Let's drag down to this end and see
No, okay. Can
7%.
you? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to drag down to the other parts, the other column. Okay, and I'm dragging down. Okay, okay. And then if you get the total now, we should have on rent. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So what we've done successfully is we're able to get uh, the frequency count and then the percentages. Now, this result is not yet, you can't present it this way, right? So, and that is another work. When you are done analyzing, you need to present it in a way that your audience will understand. So, I can decide to do this way. I will select this one. This is the first one I'm dealing with. I will copy. Then I can come here, right click. Once I right click, I will transpose. What we mean by transpose is change my column to row. If it is in row, you are saying change my rows to column. Please, do you understand me?
Yes. I'm trying to.
Okay, I said I'm going to transpose it. And what we mean by transpose, you know, in mathematics or further math, we have what we call matrix. We have
Mm-hmm.
transpose. So when you change your row into column or you change column into row, that is what we mean by transpose.
No.
Is that okay?
Okay.
So, and this is
Yes.
it here. If you look at this is it. Look at what I did. Okay, and since it's a formula, I need to do it that okay. Paste test first. Let me paste text first. Then I will now cut because it's a formula. I can't just copy it that way. I mean, okay, this is it. Copy. Uh, let's copy first. Okay, and okay, now if you can see my screen here, let me drag. You can see I've transposed it. We now have
I
strongly.
can see
Agree.
it,
Can you see?
yes, but the formula, I can't see the formula. I hope this formula,
No, no. I
when
just
I'm
I just move it to the other
looking at the
side.
note, I can go through the formula.
Yes. Look,
Okay.
I just move the stuff, but I want to go back. So now that we have this, usually in statistics, we don't put percentage in different column. We put it inside parentheses, right? Right. So
Yeah, me, I can't remember that too.
yes,
I am not a scientist,
let me do it the way it
but
is.
it's okay.
No,
I
let me
will
do it.
survive.
Let me put it in the way it's supposed to be. Eh? This is it. So what is in parentheses over here now? I'll put something like this. So meaning that what is inside the bracket is percentage. So I don't need to include percentage inside
I
inside the.
can't see what you are doing, but it's okay.
Okay, I will add it. I'm trying to copy the percentage from what we calculated and put it in this other cell.
Okay.
Yes. We are done with the analysis, but we need to put the result in a presentable manner where it's easier for people to see what you are saying. Not why do you now put percentage down? Why do you put frequency at the top? So that that will not be so. Usually we put percentage inside parentheses. Okay. So and here we can put 100. Okay. Okay. So let me increase it so I can see the screen. Can you see it?
I'm trying to. I can see it. I can see 30 to 100, 7% to 100. 24. That is the ABC column.
Okay. I need to increase it so I can see how we do that. So if you look at my screen now, you see we have the second item here, right? I guess it's
Mhm.
making sense gradually.
Yes.
So these ones now, this is the first item, this is the second one. We can see the frequency count, we can see the percentage in parentheses. So that is how
Mm.
to do our presentation of results. After you are done with the analysis, it's not just enough to leave it like that. You must be able to
Yes,
present
that's
it
important.
in such a way that your anybody seeing it understands what you are saying with little or no explanation. So the
Mm.
reason why we use to interpret so that anybody who is still finding it difficult to understand can just look
Mm.
at this and say, okay, this is what you mean by this is what you mean by that. So we because of our time, we're going to stop here tonight. So please, we're going to stop here. Our next class we'll look at actually descriptive statistics, and then we're going to get the hypotheses, skewness, mode mean median, and the likes. Thank you for listening. See you same time, same.